Good day, guys. All right, we're back again. So now we want to do the outcome of the trades that we took earlier on. If you remember this trade from our last video, this is volatility 10 index. Why do I keep making that mistake though? All right, yeah. So we saw this trade. It was something that was supposed to come give us a clean buy from this area to buy up, right? But it didn't give us that setup. So this is why I always wait for um price to close above, then I'll take the trade. But now if I put a pending order, this would have actually taken me out of that pending order. So what price did was it broke below. Remember, there's something they call breaker block. I talked about it in the previous video when I was analyzing this pair as well. So price broke below and gave this sweet retap on that other block, on that breaker block rather. So, and it tapped on the middle line of the breaker block and closed as engulfing. So my entry was here and I did the 1:2 on this trade, right? So this was, if you followed it, you should have taken out this trade and you should have made money by now, right? And I took exactly 1:2 out of this market before the reverse started turning back. All right, so that is for VIX 10 index, VIX 10 index. Now, let's check another one. I think there was one more that we did. Was it 5? Okay, I think 500, yeah. Yeah, I think 500. Okay, this one, we saw this one from a bigger time frame when we're doing our analysis. We saw that market was still going to come back to this point, right? So, but then it was kind of still, it hasn't given the confirmation that it will start selling. But then when I went down to a lower time frame, not 4 hours, on 4 hours, this was what I was just saying, right? So, but I went down to a lower time frame, like a very low time frame. I saw 1 hour did this, was here consolidating after the daily trading range top tap, right? So I went down to 15 minutes. Now I took this trade actually in 5 minutes. So I saw a couple of breaks. This broke here. Before that, there was a break here. But this high was taken out by this one, right? So then I saw this engulfing that broke below this point. So I know that my 15 minutes trading range will be between these points and these points, right? So I had to go down to 5 minutes to see if I can see a quick one to take, right? So this was the trade overall. After this break, this whole point, it's retested on these, what do you call it? On this other block here, this particular other block, yeah. So it retested on this other block. Usually my entry will be somewhere here, but I didn't see that place. I saw it here. So I kind of caught it early, right? I caught it early and I took that trade. I held on. I was just moving stop. When it got to two was somewhere around here. So when it got to two, yeah, to somewhere around here, did this bullish move up and the next candle started pushing down, pushing down. I just moved my stop to this area and moved I took out I didn't put a take profit. I had my take profit in 3, but later I put it on 2. But then I was watching the market. I was just on it. So while it was just playing out, I was just sitting and watching the market. So this particular trade played out and I took a 1:4 on it on this particular trade. I took a 1:4 on this particular trade, yeah. So, but if I had also held, but then I just like to take my target. 1:4 is even like way above my target. And the reason why I had to hold it is because of this high, this top here. You get, remember, this is kind of like another exit strategy aside waiting for your TP to be hit. Aside, I think there are like 3, 4 exit strategies. So you can also exit, put your TP at the next other block that is below that one, right? If you find another block, you can also exit your trade like that. So that was exactly what happened. and I took it from this 1:4 area. I just took my trade, and that was a beautiful trade. It was an awesome, beautiful trade. So that's it. Now, as at yesterday, I posted a video, an analysis about a pair. I think that's jump 75. Yeah, I posted this analysis. Yeah, this analysis. I posted this analysis. So what happened was we were actually waiting for this pair to come down because it's bearish as at this point, right? So I was waiting for this pair to, and it was somewhere around here. Yeah, let me go to daily and put it. Yeah, it was somewhere. Let's see, daily. Yeah, so on daily, this is like a zone that has been retested a couple of times. It's a good zone, it's a major zone, you see. So already market is still above this area. There was a tap here, there's a strong candle here, but none was closing below that actual area, right? So forward was still showing me a bearish trend because there was more lows being created here, right? So, but then I was just waiting to see what's going to happen. So, and when I came to 1 hour, I saw this shift. I saw these shifts. This shift, I saw this shift where market shifted away from this high here, this little high that broke off this low, right? The market shifted away from it, and when market shifted upward from it with one strong candle shifted away from this and this. So initially my target, if you watch that video, my target was let market come down to any of this area of this other block, right? Let market come down here. But then I had to, after I did the video, I had to go back to check my analysis, on 15 minutes and 30 minutes. Now I saw that there was a hidden fair value gap here. This was the fair value gap. This here, between here and here, between this point and this point, there was a hidden fair value gap. And likely market might want to like tap on this fair value gap and leave. So I wanted to see one of my entries pattern play out. Like when it tap on the middle, it quickly goes above and closes above. And when I saw it instantly, believe me, I had to take that trade. I took the trade. I put my stop just below the fair value gap middle line. So yeah, I put it there and I did a straight 1:3. You can see that it was exactly my 1:3, but then market went a little bit above, but it hit that 1:3 well. It actually tapped it very well. So I did that trade and that trade was a success. And yeah, okay. I think that's all for now. There are other trades that we put in place. They haven't yet matured. There are other trades that we put in place. They haven't yet matured. I'll take out these ones because we are done with these ones. Step 500. Okay, I've explained step 500. I've explained V10. So this other trade, we put them in motion, but they are not yet matured. Okay, there's one other trade. Yeah, this one I'm waiting for it to tap in here. There were formerly other blocks that I put around this place, but you see how market just kept going and going and going. So invalidated all the other blocks. So I believe it's coming here. This is a strong part, a strong place. So boom 900, watch out. I think the next candle should be opening like around 5 a.m. Man, I have to sleep, but I'll put an alert. I'll put an alert though. So yeah, this one, okay, yeah, I think I wanted to show you guys this one. On the last trade, on the last analysis that I did, I was expecting market to come here, just like what we saw just now, right? Come anywhere around this point, reject either here or here, reject and push down. But see, just watch what market did. Market is so crazy, guys. Market is so crazy. Market came all the way here, just kept pushing, 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 and pushed way above that point. So I didn't get an entry position to take the trade. So I didn't take the trade. That that loss was avoided. The loss was really avoided for me as at that point. So I didn't take that trade. I didn't count it as a trade that validated my rules. Okay. Meanwhile, if you want to learn more about the rules, send me a DM on my Instagram. Send me I'll teach you the strategy, and I'll give you, you can have a one-on-one with me as well, right? But for now, I post educational videos on my Instagram. You can go learn more on FX and listen. Well, if you have questions, ask there. And you can also drop your questions here too. If your questions are concerning my trades, right? This analysis and the trades that I'm taking, then I'll be really glad to answer those questions. Okay, so see you guys. Thank you very much, and have a good night.